is Morning Line from NBC News. Have you wanted to look younger, but you're afraid of plastic surgery? See how a simple laser procedure may be exactly what you're looking for. We will have a live demonstration when we come back. Don't go away. Welcome back. Well, imagine a surgery that erases wrinkles without the need for anesthesia, without any downtime from work, and gets you out of the doctor's office in about 15 minutes. Well, that is what dermatologists say the latest breakthrough in laser surgery can do. It is being called lunchtime laser surgery, or cool touch laser, and it is relatively inexpensive. Dr. David Goldberg is performing the surgery right now on Kathy Russell right here at MSNBC. Dr. Goldberg just returned from the biggest conference ever on laser surgery in Reno, Nevada last week. He is also the chairperson of the Ethics and Conflict of Interest Committee for the American Society for Laser Medicine and Surgery. What a mouthful. And Doctor, welcome, and I'm going to put these goggles on like you instructed me to do as we watch this procedure. That looks great, doesn't it? What exactly is Cool Touch laser surgery, and show me exactly what you're doing right now.
Well, the Cool Touch laser program is a revolutionary new way of improving quality of skin and wrinkles without causing any wound. That is, I'm treating Kathy at this very moment, and you don't see any wound being created because the laser does not remove the outer layer of skin. Most of the lasers we have remove the outer layer of skin. You can see I'm treating here. There's little to no discomfort.
And in fact, we want to stress that this is completely safe to do right here in our studios, is it not?
We are doing it right here in the studio, and it's very safe.
So it really only takes a few minutes?
Just to do the area around the eyes would take no more than about 5 minutes. To do an entire face might take 15 to 20 minutes.
And you can do this anywhere on the face, meaning the forehead, around the eyes, or on the upper lip?
We often treat the entire face, and sometimes we even go on to the neck.
All right. Now, is it safe, and what are the potential after effects? Is there the possibility of any kind of scarring?
Well, as you can see, there's almost no redness created by the laser, so that in terms of causing a wound, if done appropriately, the chances of scarring border on zero. But like most procedures, it must be done by someone who is appropriately trained.
Well, exactly, and that leads to my next question, which is, are you concerned that just anybody will be able to buy this equipment and start doing this, and then if this gets into the wrong hands, it could cause some major problems?
But like most technologies, if they're done appropriately, these laser technologies are extraordinarily safe. But unfortunately, some physicians learn how to do this over one night, and then it's not being done safely.
Very quickly, how do you know that you're going to a reputable doctor? Let's say that I want to have this done. How do I find out who the very best person is to do this for me?
These procedures should be done by board-certified dermatologists and plastic surgeons, and one can call the American Society for Laser Medicine and Surgery and get that answer. They're based in Wausau, Wisconsin.
All right. Obviously, nothing is forever. Unfortunately, when we're talking about these kinds of results, how often do you have to get this procedure done?
Well, this is a fairly new technology, so that we know that the results last more than a year because I've been performing it more than a year. We don't assume it lasts forever, so I think people and patients have to assume that at some point they'll have to have further treatment.
All right, how are you feeling, Kathy?
I feel fine.
What does it feel like?
It feels almost like a very mild pinch. Not painful at all.
Huge difference. And doctor, you were telling me something interesting in the break.
Well, the interesting thing is these pictures were taken some 3 months ago, and if you look at Gail now, she looks even better than she did at the time the pictures were taken. The results do take time.
All right. You said that it didn't really hurt, and that you didn't even take an aspirin afterward.
Nothing. It does not hurt at all. Just a little. The most sensitive area was up here, and even that wasn't painful.
Would you do this again?
Absolutely. I'm ready.
All right. Kathy, how are you feeling? It's been a few minutes since the laser stopped. Did it hurt?
Not at all. I feel like nothing has happened to my face. I'm ready to put on makeup and get going.
Now, how many more treatments are you going to need to do to see the ultimate results?
I'm not sure.
Typically we treat people anywhere from 3 to 6 times, and that's done usually about 2 to 4 weeks apart.
All right, now let's get the lowdown on how much this costs. What is the range in price?
Probably a small area would cost about $200 to $250 a session, and if you do an entire face and maybe the neck, up to about $1,000.
All right, so it really can range, but it's not as expensive as, say, having a facelift, obviously, which can cost $20,000.
Well, it's not only not as expensive as that, but remember, there's no downtime here, so people go right back to work.
That's right, the lunchtime laser, as they say.
That's what it is.
All right, our thanks to Dr. David Goldberg and Kathy Russell, our patient today, and Gail Yamner. Thanks to all of you for being here today. This is really quite fascinating.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.